stop really from breaking in otherwise. It looks like that engineering bay is not going to go up, and now really diving in with all of his medic marines, and oh wow, sacrificing everything. He's going to get wiped out here on this front door. I just don't think he has enough to break through. Now he's lost all those medic marines, and he has Mutalisks back in his main, so it looks like 815 is still going to be able to pull out with this. He's still going to be able to get an incredible Mutalisk harass. So not over. This match is far from over. And still that hatchery remains to the north. Wow, really didn't dedicate the troops to take that out for some reason, maybe to deal with those Mutalisks. So now Mutalisks are going to be produced at a close location, and additionally there might even be some Zerglings that can be produced from that proxy location, a drone just kind of hanging out there for some reason. This is an absolutely crazy game. Absolutely crazy, and I don't know which way to call it at this stage. I feel like really still has an advantage. He still has two bases, but 815's putting up an excellent fight, and looks like he's just beautiful with his Mutalisk micro right now. He's taking out all of the Marines on the front and really just dedicating a little bit too hard. Was able to finish that turret, but not before all of his Marines are completely wiped out underneath. Looks like he's got 4 more to the corner, but nevertheless 815 able to do some significant, at least economic damage. I'm not sure if he's able to really make up for it for what is going to be inevitable loss of that hatchery, that 9 o'clock location, just suiciding a couple Mutalisks in. Let's see if he puts down another sunken colony actually to the north to just provide some support, continuing to sail this, and it looks like those Marines going to move into the north. I gotta assume they gotta go in, and it's such a difficult position though, because he's got to defend against these Mutalisks. He still needs to take care of that hatchery, but he's just in such a tight spot. Still doesn't have his second gas down. Still hasn't really got good drone or good SCV saturation. That natural secondary. 815 is not at 3 bases. He's dedicating everything to this attack, and more drones coming off the line just to disrupt things. Okay, never mind. For a second there, I thought he might be going for a drone drill, just to try to mess with really the Marines. They're trying to push through there, but it looks like instead he was had them just rally to the wrong position. Probably wanted to build some sunken colonies with them or something, or just failed in that drone drill, and there are just too many medic Marines. But right now 815 has position on that ramp. He's displaying some beautiful micromanagement, and right now if he's having a difficult position because he's trying to babysit essentially the barracks where the Marines are popping out, pick them off, and then turn around and make sure those Marines don't make it up the ramp. And this is a difficult position for both players. Basically 815 has to micro this absolutely perfectly, where on the opposite side really needs to find an opportunity where he can slide in there and save the Marines that are being produced, where he can just kind of sneak up that corner. It looks like he's already got a stim, and it looks like now he's waiting for that second pop. Let's see if he runs up the ramp right there. 815 now taking his 12 o'clock base. He's been denied to just a couple bases for quite some time, but he's way ahead in supply all of a sudden. Also lost that hatchery to the north, and it looks like in the interim in this attack, 2 Mutalisks down quickly for 815. I still think he has plenty of Mutalisks to spare, and right now it looks like 815 has turned around and pulled this match out. Really does not have any troops on the ground. It looks like just as those Marines were diving in, he was able to pull the Mutalisks out. Wow. The turret being taken out, the bunker doesn't have anything in it, so Zerglings look like they might be able to take that out. Never mind the SCVs coming in to repair, and 815 dedicating a little bit too much there. He was just hovering. It just took a lot of damage he really didn't need to, but still harassing this natural secondary. He's playing absolutely beautifully, still maintaining a supply lead, and still doing very, very well in this match. I think he is going to be able to get that 12 o'clock running, and really has been absolutely devastated. Armor 1 upgrade now for really just, and I think he's wishing he'd gone Weapons 1 instead at this stage, but going Armor 1, so he'll have a little bit more survivability, but with that splash damage of those Mutalisks, not going to make as big a difference. And additionally, yeah, he wants to knock those Mutalisks out of the air rather than have his Marines be a little bit more survivable to, say, Zerglings on the ground. And you can see they're still just one-shot victims. So that armor upgrade really not doing anything for him right at this stage. It's just, yeah, this is absolutely beautiful play, though, from 815. I think he's got this. And he's just displaying some excellent micro. And the initial match, and just pounding away at these turrets, pounding away at these Marines. And once again, he's knocked Riley's Marine count down to simply 4, lost 1 Mutalisk, but he should be able to clean this up. Another drone, he's just had so many drones in battle. It's been absolutely silly, but it looks like he should be able to take this match momentarily, because there's only 4 Marines. I'm kind of curious what he's up to with that drone. Maybe he's going to try to sneak it up to the north on that creep and plant another colony or something like that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that drone is about here. Maybe he's up to something creative. Looks like that Marine count quickly replenished, but really has still not been able to saturate his main or his natural secondary because of this relentless Mutalisk attack, and even then he hasn't been able to keep Marines up. Looks like he's losing them once again. Really has been absolutely butchered. And yeah, here comes this drone to the north, just hanging out there for some reason. It looks like he's waiting to take a couple the turrets down. So attack drone now, and it looks like, wow, 815 has been able to not only take the 12 o'clock base, he's also taking the 6 o'clock base now, working on that bunker on the front door. It looks like that drone was taken out. Both Marines killed inside that bunker, and that bunker also, without that bunker, it's going to make those Zerglings on the front a lot more powerful. They're going to be able to just do a lot of damage to those turrets. I think those turrets are actually blocking off against the SCV line. You can see the frustration on Ridley's face. He's thinking, if I can just hold out, I can win this match. I'll just out macro him, but really he's beyond the out macro point. 815 has 12 o'clock, he has 6 o'clock, he has a very large, he's got 3 gas, he's going to roll up to, I think, I don't think 6, I don't know the architecture of this map, so I'm not sure if that 6 o'clock base is in fact a gas base, but if it is, nevertheless, he's 4 bases versus 2 in a great position here. And that was an excellent transition on something that looked like it was completely blown. Wow, a beautiful transition. Really finally able to fend this off, but I don't think it's going to make any sort of difference, because really is going to be able to transition to that next tier tech. He should have lurkers coming out in not too long to defend his territory, and honestly he should be able to follow up with Ultralisks before really has any semblance of next tier tech, science vessels, or any sort of air unit period right now. I don't think he's even got his factory down, let alone a starport. And it looks like 3 creek colonies being planted to the north, Queen's Nest at the northern location as well. Those Mulisks need to haul up there. 4 creek colonies being placed. Just really, and I like that actually, learning from that first mistake of not building enough or placing it too late. Right now really looking very, very frustrated. This is his last shot. He needs to take out this base at 12 o'clock. I don't think he's going to be able to do it with that Mutalisk support though, and it's going to be very, very difficult if he does not take out this base to win it. And it looks like the Mutalisk is going to be able to swing around, pick off the reinforcements, and those creek colonies actually at a bad angle, so they're really not in a full attack. You really want them facing the marine line rather at that southern edge. And I think those are just placed a little bit hastily as a result, maybe to provide a little bit more defense. But those Mutalisks alongside, I still don't think it's going to be enough. Looks like he's going to be able to stop, a little bit of that mineral supply of 815, but he's not able to halt the gas, and that's really what's key here is halting that gas, and he's just weaving back and forth, using that mineral line to just provide the damage that he needs to, just picking off Marines, also picking off reinforcements as they're coming up. And 815 just beautiful with his Mutalisk positioning and harass. 2 lurkers out to provide some additional defense on this front door. Looks like he's going to be able to get a comm set, but between those lurkers, those sunken colonies, and those Mutalisks, I can't see really breaking this 12 o'clock base. And 815 is well on his way to hive tech, and yeah, 815 with just a beautiful, beautiful victory here. I gotta say, so these Marines are going to run up. They're going to get killed summarily by, well, maybe not, stimming as they're running in, able to take out 3 Mulisks. But yeah, lurkers to follow, really just pumping everything he has. He's dedicated all into just the Marine attack here, and might get some reinforcements wiped out. Looks like the lurker's going to burrow. Comsat right there, Mutalisks to support, and wow, Marines getting picked off. No medics there to support, and it just looks like it's all Marines. Really is getting his front door breached. The lurker's able to walk up with the Mutalisks, the bunker not even placed, and now it looks like the SCV's trying to come off to attack the lurkers. Always a bad scenario. Actually, I think they might have been trying to get to the bunker. He might be able to take out that Queen's Nest, and he might be able to stop that gas at the 12 o'clock, but it's at the cost of his second base. Really still has that 6 o'clock. He's still running at 3, and it shouldn't be too hard for him to retake his gas. I don't think he's going to be able to take that hatchery down with those lurkers and those sunken colonies there. It looks like he does have his factory up at his natural expansion, but yeah, that is going to be GG. Beautiful play from 815, very creative play. Going to move on to the next match, but that's got to shake, really. He's got to be completely quaking in his boots after that match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.